Okay, now we will discuss the structural and functional unit of kidney, that is what? Nephron. So structure of nephron. So nephron is a structural and functional unit of kidneys. Structural and functional unit of life is what? Cell. Structural and functional unit of lungs is what? Alveolus. Like that, structural and functional unit of kidneys is what? Nephron. So nephron, it consists two parts. So nephron, it consists two parts. The Malpighian body, first part is what? Malpighian body, and second part is what? A renal tubule. Renal in the sense kidneys. So renal tubule, T-U-B-U-L-E, tubule. The Malpighian body, it consists for the two parts. The cup-shaped structure called Bowman's capsule, Bowman's capsule, and a bunch of blood capillaries called glomerulus. The renal tubule, it is a tubular part. It consists three parts. The PCT called proximal convoluted tubule, simply PCT, and it consists loop of Henle, and the third part is DCT. D stands for distal convoluted tubule. Now let me draw the diagram, then you can come to know what these parts. The first part, Malpighian body, we can call that. See here, so it consists a cup shaped structure called Bowman's capsule. This is a Bowman's capsule which is joined to the tubular part, that is called the PCT. So this is the PCT. The PCT is at one end, it attached to the PCT. At one end it attached to the Bowman's capsule, and lower end it is developed to form a U-shaped structure called loop of Henle. So this is a loop of Henle which has two limbs, the descending limb and ascending limb. The ascending limb is somewhat smaller when you compare with the descending limb. Okay, now this is a DCT which develops from that ascending limb of loop of Henle. So this is a DCT, and this is a PCT, proximal convoluted tubule, and this is a loop of Henle. So PCT, loop of Henle, and DCT, these three are what? Renal tubules. And the Malpighian body consists of blind cup-shaped structure. What? This is what? Bowman's capsule, and it is lined by a cells, one layer of cells called podocytes. So these are what? Podocytes. Podocytes have small holes in them. They are called pores. Through the pores, that filtrate is entering the PCT, that we will discuss in a further class. Now the DCT, at another end, it joins with that one more big duct called collecting tube. So this is the collecting tube. So the DCTs from all nephrons are going to connect with that collecting tube. See, if you take a DCT of one more nephron, so this is the DCT of one more nephron, and this is the ascending limb of loop of Henle, and this is the ascending limb of or descending limb of loop of Henle, and this is the PCT and Bowman's capsule. So this is the Bowman's capsule of another nephron. That means all the DCTs are opening. So these are from DCTs of another nephron, opening into the collecting tube. So this is what? Collecting tube. The collecting tube collects the urine from all the DCTs. Then it finally opens into pelvis. Pelvis is the funnel shaped structure. If you see that kidneys structure, see here we can see that pelvis. This is the region where the urine is collected. From the pelvis it goes into the ureter to out. That means ureter to bladder, bladder to out through the urethra. Now coming to the vascular part, that means how the blood is comes here. The blood from that aorta to renal artery. After the entering kidneys, it divides into so many fine small arteries called afferent arterioles. Now this is the afferent, A, capital A, afferent arteriole. The afferent arteriole, it enters the cup-shaped structure and it divides into so many fine blood capillaries. So nearly 50 blood capillaries we can see here. These all are what? Blood capillaries which are found at the Bowman's capsule. Now they comes out as a narrow opening or narrow blood vessel called efferent arteriole. Efferent arteriole. See, the afferent arteriole brings the blood and into that Bowman's capsule. Here it will be divided into so many fine blood capillaries. See, this is the afferent arteriole and bunch of blood capillaries, and it develops into a efferent arteriole. So this is efferent, this is afferent, and this bunch of blood capillaries, nearly 50 are there. These all together called glomerulus. Glomerulus. So this is now what? It is a glomerulus. Glomerulus. So the glomerulus plus Bowman's capsule together called what? Malpighian body. So this one. Sorry, this one. So Malpighian body, what? Glomerulus, that means bunch of blood capillaries plus the Bowman's capsule. Together, these two are called what? Malpighian body. Okay, hope you have understood about Malpighian body. Now, so this is the Bowman's capsule and glomerulus. You remember that the blood never comes out of the blood capillaries. They always flow in the blood capillaries only. Now, this afferent arteriole, it comes down and it means it is going to divide into so many fine blood capillaries. So many fine blood capillaries. See, these all are blood capillaries. And it means around the renal tubule. See, it is going to divide into so many fine blood capillaries. These are all blood capillaries together called one over that other. These are all fine blood capillaries which are developing from the efferent arteriole. These are all together called peritubular capillaries. Peritubular capillaries or else peritubular network we can call. So they are developing from efferent arteriole. That means efferent arteriole is going to divide into so many fine capillaries called peritubular capillaries. These are all joined. These all are going to join. Let me write this PCT here. So PCT. These all are going to join and forms renal venule. So this is a venule. This venule is going to join with the renal vein. So this is what now? Renal vein. From the renal vein, the blood goes into the inferior vena cava and inferior vena cava to heart. See that now the pathway of blood from the renal artery. This is a renal artery. Renal artery to afferent arteriole. Afferent arteriole to glomerulus. That means bunch of blood capillaries. Glomerulus to efferent arteriole. Efferent arteriole to so many fine capillaries. They are twinning, surrounding around that renal tubule. All the PCT, loop of Henle, all are surrounded by these capillaries, and these all capillaries finally join to form renal venule. That renal venule is so many renal venules from so many nephrons are joined to form a renal vein. This renal vein leaves the kidney. Now this is that how that next nephron structure is. In the next part, we will discuss that how that urine is formed. What is the process involved here? Hope you have understood about this structure. This is all what about structure of nephron.